beans. We all make jokes about it, but they're real, and it's got to do, obviously, with the breakdown of it.
Well, it seems like we will have time with you later on the show. Dr. Darren Green is going to stay with us this morning. Just write our number down. You're going to need it, well, forever. 0839133728. We're talking about, well, all things stinky this morning, and it's part of us, so it's okay. We laugh about it, and we also get advice on the show. Stay with us. Guys, what's coming up next?
I'll tell you what's coming up. We're in the kitchen with some of the best chefs in the country, because I don't know if you've heard about this. There is the Olympic Games. We all know about that, and we tune in to cheer for our favorite runners, our favorite swimmers, our favorite gymnasts in their respective heats. But did you know that South Africa has a culinary Olympic team? Yes, that is a select group of chefs who compete on a worldwide scale, representing South Africa in the culinary competitive world. Today, we are joined in studio by a team ahead of their departure to the Culinary Olympics. And before we meet them, let's first ask some questions with regards to what this incredible event is all about. Heinz Brunner, how and when was the SA Culinary team formed?
The first team went in 1980 to Frankfurt, and that was a team of 5. Over the years, it has increased slightly. As you see here, I've got 7 team members, and it's our 10th participation. So it's maybe a good omen, our 10th participation at the Culinary Olympics.
That's absolutely amazing. Can I borrow your mic there for a second? Henrico, good to see you as well. Can you tell us where the Olympics is going to be taking place and when?
We depart on the 18th of October, and then we compete on the opening day, which is the 22nd of October in Cold Kitchen, and then followed by a dinner service on the evening of the 25th, and then the ceremony after that.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure you're wondering who our amazing chefs are. Good morning, teams. We have 2 teams. We've got a red team, we've got a blue team. And just to give you some identification or indication of who we are, in our red team, we've got Henrico Groblaar, we've got Dean Vengatas, we've got Blake Anderson, and we've got Kirsten Helleman. Hello, good morning, red team. Then our blue team, we've got Manette Smith, Adna Ralph, Trevor Boyd, and Heinz Brunner. Are you guys good? All right, so you are in the very first ever Expresso Culinary Olympics. This is going to prepare you for what you're going to be doing in Germany very, very soon. Are you ready? Okay, so how the game works is I've got 4 hidden meals over here, all right? Under the cloche, I'm going to be lifting it up, and then you need to tell me which movie this dish was represented in. This is called Movie Munchies, okay? You've also got a blackboard and a piece of chalk. You've got to tell me where this movie was seen or where it was represented, okay? Where the dish was represented in which movie. Okay, are you guys ready? Very, very first meal under the cloche is chocolate cake. Which movie was chocolate cake in? You can just write it on the blackboard. Don't scream the answer. Write it on the blackboard. Chocolate cake was most represented or recognizable in this movie. All right, here are your options. Cinderella, Matilda, or Madeline. I know you're going to go for chocolat, unfortunately not. These are your clues. Either Cinderella, Matilda, or Madeline. Got your answers? Yeah. All right, start at the top so you give yourself some space there. All right, number 2. Where was pizza in, okay? Which of these movies is pizza the only meal ever eaten? Here are your options. The Jetsons, Johnny Bravo, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a tough one. Okay, are you ready? The next one is milk. Which of the kids in these animated series is most likely to be drinking milk? Is it A, Rugrats, B, Powerpuff Girls, or C, The Simpsons? All right, you've got it. And then number 4, under the cloche, we've got lasagna. Now, in which of the here's your clue. In which of the following movies is the lead character's favorite meal lasagna? Is it A, Scooby-Doo, B, Toy Story, or C, Garfield? I love the look you're giving me, Trevor. I love it. I love it. Okay, here's your 5th and final one, ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed chefs. Spaghetti matriciana, all right? Now, this spaghetti is the most famous for being in which of the following movies? Is it Lady and the Tramp? Is it B, Burnt? Or is it C, Eat, Pray, Love? Those are your options. If you've just joined us, we are busy with our very, very first Expresso Culinary Olympics. It is time for me to see which of our chefs, which of our teams got the answer correct. Are you ready? Okay, so teams red and blue, the very first answer was Matilda. Woo! But did you get it right? Yeah. Okay, turn it around, turn it around. There we go. So both teams got Matilda correct. Second one was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Blue team got it right. Red team? Oh, no. They're amazing. All right, the next one was Rugrats. Yeah. You guys got it right too? Okay, the next one, question 4, was Garfield. Did you get it right? Both teams, wonderful. And then finally, the last one was Eat, Pray, Love.
No.
Did you guys get Lady in the Tramp? Lady, oh, both teams got it incorrect. That was the right answer, Eat, Pray, Love. 4 out of 5, not bad. I think you guys should give yourselves a hand. Okay? Let me tell you, if they're already doing so well, I can't wait to see what they're going to be doing in our next game because we have 2 more games still to go. Stay tuned to see which team takes the championship. Well done, guys. Nice.
Well, this is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Amazing fun in our studio, and we're also solving your health conundrums this morning. 083-913-3728 if you want to give us a call. Dr. Darren Green, our multimedia health specialist, is still in our studio this morning. Earlier we talked about flatulence, halitosis. We're also talking about, well, excessive sweating. You gave us a call, that number again, 083-913-3728, if you have any questions around that. Doctor, I want to touch on bad breath again.
Yes.
Some people's breath is worse than others. Why is that?
It's got to do, obviously, with the amount of water you drink, your dental hygiene, and whether you floss or not as well. I think one of the big things is whether your valve at the top of the stomach, putting it quite simply, actually works or not. So what gives people reflux disease of both the wind or the air, as well as the odors that come from the gut through the back of the throat and out of your mouth, is whether that's actually working properly.
In simple terms, so you brush every day, you do all the things,
Yes.
but still you have bad breath. What then?
I think you need to use then an antiseptic rinse first to see if that works, and then have a proper ENT assessment done. There could be a reason. A simple reason is a polyp right at the back where your adenoids are at the top of the nose that's obstructing
I'm
airflow.
glad you said that because nose goes with that, right?
Yes, ear,
Okay.
nose and throat. There's a connection between the 3.
Oh, bless. Okay. Flatulence. So let's touch on that. Oh, sometimes it can be quite embarrassing. And I must say, I did a yoga class the one time and someone passed and we all had a giggle about it because it's so normal, you know?
It
You're
is
stretching
normal.
in all these places and the
Exactly.
next moment you see them looking embarrassed. So here we are. I mean, it smells different to other. Why is that?
Yeah, so the gut bacteria actually, so the organisms or bacteria that are good, that live in your gut to help ferment the food, also assist with the absorption process. But what actually happens is those organisms, after fermenting and reacting with food in the gut, they also release certain gases. And the one that is obviously offensive contains what's called sulfur. And sulfur is the one responsible for the unforgettable odors.
The unforgettable ones. Can something happen to you if you keep them in?
Yes, you could feel a bit uncomfortable and even develop things like cramps. It's like going to the toilet to ensure good bowel motion as well. But certainly, yeah, it certainly won't come out of the top.
My
put it that way.
producers wrote this. Do women really fart less than men?
On evidence-based medicine, I can't comment.
You can't comment. Okay. Any last thoughts on this? Give us hope.
Yeah, so I think what is important is, firstly, realize that life's embarrassing stinkies are part of life. And, you know, but if they do affect you socially and, you know, in your day-to-day functioning at work, certainly go and ask someone that deals with it a lot, whether you are normal or not, because we often don't know how normal we are. So talk about it and get it out in the open, and then you can do something about it.
Well, you